Central stations in big cities in Europe always get me excited. The fact that you can purchase a train or a bus ticket and head over to a new country with a different culture or a different city that is not only a place in space but also a drama in time. My journey today will take me from Holland, a country in the European Union, to a different country outside the Union. More specifically, from Krakow to Lviv. My train journey will include platform number.
Platform 5. Perfect. Dziękuję.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No. Lviv?
Yes.
Car 14.
Number 14. Dziękuję. Welcome to my journey. Today I am on the train all the way from Krakow to Lviv, one of the best and most beautiful cities in Ukraine. I am taking two trains. The first train will take me all the way to Przemyśl, which is another city in Poland. Next, I am going to change the train to go from Przemyśl, which is a city in Poland, all the way to Lviv. Keep watching the video, follow my journey all the way from Krakow to Lviv in Ukraine. The train just departed, the journey just started. Insurance was sent to my email. Now I'm good to go. Now let me show the train. Let's start the train tour, basically with showing you the beautiful bar here. They sell all kind of drinks, as you can see. It's really nice to have a bar, to have a place you can buy stuff on the train. Now let's go for a walk in the train. Here's the toilet. And this is what the train looks like. You can see actually small cabins. You can sit down, relax. This is the end of the train. In Ukraine, most of the population are Orthodox. They celebrate Christmas in January. Now let's head back to the bar and see what we can find on this noisy train. Can I have one beer?
Which one? The jasne or...
You have Tatra?
No, only Morze.
Which one is Polish? No.
All
How much
Polish.
is all are Polish?
Yeah.
How much is it?
14, 12, 13, 12, 10. But each one 0, 0. No alcohol.
So I will have one Snickers, please. And one peanuts.
Snickers and peanuts or just peanuts?
Sorry?
Snickers and peanuts? Or
Yes, please. And maybe I will take also water with gas. Dziękuję. 60.
Proszę się kawy napić i przypomnij śmieszne.
coffee for you?
Yeah, it would be good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay guys, so this cost me in total around 15 zlotys, 3 euros more and less. Like a big city we're going to now. Rzeszów.
Yeah.
The biggest in the region.
And Spanish as well. Similar languages.
Okay. So how long have you been working on this train for?
Half year.
Half a year.
Half
Oh,
a
okay.
year. Before I work in different places. I've been driver, international driver.
But you don't go outside of Poland. You only in this
I've been
train.
outside. I mean Spain, Portugal, Netherlands, Deutschland.
As part of your work or on a holiday?
No, before.
Before
I work
working
here,
on the train.
I have like international driver. So I drive every country of the EU. Before I'm working on driving in the UK.
Oh wow! Before Brexit.
Yeah, before Brexit, before COVID.
Oh, COVID is
But that's
changed
enough,
everything.
Enough for me. 14 years I lived there.
in UK.
I said,
You can have a British style. Like I would think you're British,
Polish guy.
Polish, 100%. Oh, Polish people
My
are.
blood is 100% Polish. And where?
Jerusalem. Jerusalem?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's
You go to Flemish or you go in
on this train. I will change in
Flemish?
Przemyśl to Lvov.
14. To the world.
Well, yeah. After like a
Yeah.
half an hour change.
When we arrived in Przemyśl, we waited a little bit and just passed the train. It's coming from Lviv. Have a break.
So I need to change platform, or I stay in the same platform.
Yes, because it's different platform. Because in Przemyśl, change the train for Ukraine.
Yeah.
So it's no the European Union. It's just
Ukraine is not European Union. Passport
or
control.
Visa or something like that. I don't know.
But they will come to the
When
train.
you're traveling from Poland to Germany or Netherlands, you don't need a passport.
Yeah, yeah.
Here it's the end of Europe.
Correct. Yeah, European Union.
The Ukraine is nice as well. I've been 2 times.
Yeah, to Lvov.
Nice people,
Very nice.
nice
Very.
food. It's similar like Poland. It's the Belarus, Ukraine, Slovakia, Czech. This is similar like Polish. All Slavic people.
They have similar culture, like the way they think and the food.
Yeah, but a little bit different language, but we understand sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Like
it's
for example,
similar,
you can
similar.
understand Slovakian people, right?
Slovakian, Czech, Ukrainian
Czech.
people. Is it?
Ukrainian
Sometimes it's similar word.
similar words.
Jednostki Siemiranki numer 602 na stacji Wrocław Główna do stacji Przemyśl Główna.
In Ukraine.
Going there to celebrate New Year.
Opóźniona przyjemna podróż.
Train trip today, quick update. Here I am, the train, all the way from the city of Krakow, all the way to Lvov. Let's check out the train together. There are so many doors you need to open. But basically the train is very spacious. There is a bar, as I showed you. Hello, how are you? Dobre. And the train is really big, so I will take you for a walk. Magnificent views everywhere you look. Absolutely gorgeous. This is sitting area. This is very clean train. It smells really good. And here you can, I believe, leave your luggage or lock something. The train is one of the best ways to travel throughout Europe. I'll be making more journeys on this trip on trains. It's much more convenient than to travel by bus. As you can see, I'm staying in a room like one of these ones. You can see here. That's where I booked. The ticket cost me almost 90 zloty, which is around 20 euros, to go all the way from Krakow to Przemyśl. It's another city on the border of Ukraine. And from there, change a train to another, to Lviv, to a city in Ukraine, to Lviv. That's the plan, to go to a different city by train. Train is one of the best ways to travel. Very, very comfortable, especially when you have a restaurant in the train and you can see beautiful views all the way from the window. Train tour. As you can see, this is the end of the train. So this was a train tour. My Instagram page is Samuel_travel. And why do I like to travel? One word on Instagram. To get inspirations, travel tips and advices from frequent world traveler to make your next trip a remarkable journey. Now I'm going back to the seating area, the restaurant area. A little bit noisy, but what's cool about trains is that you can have a conversation with people. I have had a conversation with a musician from Poland, a very nice lady. I didn't film anything. Now I have almost 20 minutes to arrive to Przemyśl, which is a city in Poland, and then I will change the train to all the way to Lviv. From Krakow all the way to Lviv on the train, and I hope you're enjoying the content I am adding so far on YouTube, on Instagram. Here you go. Now let me show you the last thing. The best place, the best part of the train is this place. The restaurant, kind of a bar here. You can sit, you can order drinks, some snacks, as you can see. Very cool. And if you go there, there is one more cabin. There are also some toilets there. And that's about it. I hope you enjoy the train tour. See you in the next one. So guys, quick update on the times that I need to, on the times of spending, on the times that I need to be spending on the train. So I took the train from Krakow at 11:45. Supposed to arrive to Przemyśl, with Polish city on the border of Ukraine. I will arrive there at 2:38. So it will take me around 3 hours, and then from Przemyśl to Lviv, I need to wait for half an hour to change the train, and then it will take me a little bit more than 2 hours. So in total, less than 6 hours journey on the train here from Poland all the way to Ukraine. A very comfortable train, very convenient. In order for me to enter Ukraine, I need to have insurance, Ukrainian insurance. I did an insurance. It cost me It cost me around 10 euros for 5 days. So I paid 2 euros for 2 euros a day for insurance to go to spend time in Ukraine. So my plan is to be there 5 days. What's interesting that I am now crossing the European Union. After I will change this train, I will be crossing the European Union all the way to Ukraine, which is considered not to be as part of the European Union. what else? So that was the times about the train. I departed from Krakow at 11:45. I will arrive at 2:38 to Przemyśl, which is a city in Poland. And from Przemyśl, I will take the next train to Lviv, which is supposed to take me less than 2.5 hours. So that was, this is an update on my journey today, all the way from Krakow, with these magnificent views. I hope you are having a blast time. I hope you're finding the video entertaining. Thank you for watching so far. This is my tickets here. The ticket from Krakow to Przemyśl and the ticket from Przemyśl all the way to Lviv in Ukraine. That's about it. Thank you. Again, to check out my last videos in Poland. Check out my video in Zakopane. The last video I uploaded in Zakopane, how to climb all the way to Kupolovka from Zakopane and to see a beautiful panoramic views of the Tatras mountains. And then I also uploaded videos about Krakow, 5 facts that you must know about Krakow before you arrive to the city. The last fact number 5, was really important to know before going to Krakow. Now here is an update about my stay in Krakow. 7 nights in Krakow in total, and I would like to give you an updates about the places that I have stayed at. I have stayed in 3 different hostels. 2 of them were around the market square in Krakow. Now one of these hostels was called Dizzy Daisy Hostel. This was the first hostel that I tried. The one thing that I remember about this hostel is the bad internet connection. It had really weak Wi-Fi signal. The Wi-Fi there didn't work properly at all. It took me hours to upload the YouTube video. So Dizzy Daisy Hostel was a little bit also far from the center. It wasn't in the main square of Krakow, but it had a really good atmosphere. The beds weren't that comfortable, by the way. The pillows were terrible, but it had good atmosphere. There are plenty of solo travelers over there. I have had the chance to meet really nice people. One guy from France, we went out together, and it was really a great evening. I met some 2 digital nomads that working and living there, and I have also met some Indian people there. Like, you can find a lot of nationalities. Now my next hostel in Krakow was called Atlantis, which is far from the main square, but in the heart of Kazimierz. It's in the heart of the Jewish quarter in the city of Krakow. This hostel had really good Wi-Fi, very strong Wi-Fi. This is the thing that I am really the most interested about when I am staying in a hostel or Airbnb or a hotel. So Atlantis had really good location, very nice balcony and on the main street. In addition, really good atmosphere. And I stayed there 2 nights. The first day had really good atmosphere. I was fortunate to have really good conversation with a guy from Azerbaijan, a guy from Turkey, and one guy from Poland. Now the next day we had a group of Polish people arriving to the hostel. They were taking over everything in the hostel. So the second day wasn't the best day in Atlantis hostel, but the location was great. The beds were slightly more comfortable than Dizzy Daisy Hostel. And now to the cherry of the cake, to the hostel in Krakow. In my opinion, it was a really tiny place run by a Russian family. It's called Kimiti Hostel or Kimiti Hostel. The hostel there was super clean, the bed were absolutely comfortable, and the Wi-Fi was one of the fastest Wi-Fi signals in a hostel that I have ever stayed at. Okay, that was called Kimiti Hostel, and it is right in the middle of the main market square of Krakow. The location was unbeaten. The location was absolutely outstanding. It was really tiny hostel, and you couldn't use the kitchen apparently after 10 o'clock because it is very tiny hostel, and if you do use the kitchen you will make noise to the other guests. But the guests here there were very nice. I met a psychologist in this hostel from Hungary. She lives in Budapest and she was on her trip here in Krakow. She was really a great solo female traveler and I interviewed her. Interview topic was on how to travel as a solo female traveler. Since she was a psychologist, she had really great tips and advices solo female travelers. That's about it. Humane hostel, unbeaten location, great signal, comfortable bed, really helpful staff. They didn't speak a lot of English, but they were very helpful. Now I believe this is the last stop before Przemyśl. I have around 15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes to arrive to the border of Ukraine, and then I'll be changing a train all the way to Lviv. So this was a quick update on my stay in Krakow. As I told you, I have updated you on 3 different hostels. Maybe I will share some pictures or some small clips on each and every hostel that I stayed at. Humane is the first and the best. The second one would be Dizzy Daisy Hostel because the atmosphere and really convenient kitchen for cooking and so on. And the third one was Atlantis, was a really spacious hostel, also very good location in the heart of Kashmir, a really good neighborhood to go out in the night, in the evening, to meet hipster people. Also you can find nightclubs just a stone's throw from the hostel. That was it. I hope you are enjoying this video so far. I am again on my journey from Poland all the way to Ukraine on the train. One of the best, one of my favorite ways to travel is actually to travel by train. Keep watching the video. I will share with you my journey from the Przemyśl all the way to Lviv on the train. I'll tell you how the border crossing will go. I will share with you some views now, let you enjoy the view. Thank you again for watching the video. Enjoy the views of Poland. Hey guys, so I just arrived to Przemyśl, a city on the border of Ukraine. I'm exiting now the train.
Next station, Przemyśl Główny.
How many minutes? 3 minutes. In 3 minutes I will arrive to Przemyśl. Here I am waiting just by the door. So Przemyśl is supposed to be a really cool city to visit, and the train station there must be really interesting. They have really old train station inside of a castle. So the plan to, I would try to discover a little bit. I have around half an hour, I would say less, because I don't want to miss the train to Lviv. So less than half an hour, I have a little bit more, but less than half an hour to discover the train station of Przemyśl, and then to take that train to cross the border all the way to Ukraine. I want to say thank you for the information. about the Przemysl. Now it's the Przemysl, yeah?
Yes,
You want-
Przemysl.
Thank you very much, bro. You were very helpful.
Good luck and
Thank
have
you.
fun. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. Enjoy. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I just said goodbye to one of the nicest bartenders. Here I arrived to Przemysl, the train station. I need to look for crossing the border. I will exit now the station. I'll try to show you a little bit the train station here because it's supposed to be a really cool. Here I am in the main train station. You can see the border just behind me, and my train will depart from one of these platforms. You can see kind of a fence that you are crossing from the European Union all the way to a country that is not in the European Union.